Notts Rockcast is in association with Regular Riot. Welcome to Notts Rockcast, the Notts Alternative Scene podcast. And here is your host, Jethro D, bringing you everything Notts and rock.
Shall I stop twatting around and do some music then? Might be a good idea. Right, well, my sister's a rapper. She's as white as I am. She once went to a black arts event, and I went with her and one of our friends, Becky, and we were the three whitest people in there. And what made it quite amusing was the 5 young lads who come on first and give it all this about how it's time for the black man to rise up and oppress the white man. And as the only 3 white people in there, I must say I felt quite uncomfortable. I feel like I'm in a similar situation because you lot have all been banging on about how you like rock and metal, and I'm a folker, so apologies. But I'm also a bit naughty, so hopefully you might appreciate this. I'm going to sing you a song that has been banned by Confetti. It was the first song in the 25 years of Confetti's history that a student wrote that they felt it necessary to ban, so I'm quite proud of that. It also holds the record for the most people who have walked out of a Confetti gig. The most emergency meetings the staff have had to have about one particular song. And probably the most argumentative a student's ever got about their right to say what they want to say. So I normally introduce this by saying this is a song about the 3 C's, and I'm making a big assumption about everyone in the room, but I'm sure these are all part of nearly everybody's life here. Coffee, cum and crying. These are a few of my favourite things. This is Damp Patch. I thought wearing a necklace of whippets might help because they're made of metal, aren't they? You knocked my coffee cup and I don't feel like wiping up, and I don't want to deal with the damp patch again today. So I'll grab myself a can of Coke and roll myself another smoke and hope that it will go away. Go away, oh, the sticky deposit that you leave behind. Whoa, has clear parallels to the mess in your mind. Oh, and I don't want to deal with the damp patch. No, I don't want to deal with the damp patch. I hope that it will go away. Go away. No, I don't want to deal with the damp patch. I don't want to deal with the damp patch. I don't want to deal with the damp patch again today. Oh, again today. Staring at your empty brew while I cry rivers for you. On my pillow, my tears leave a damp patch again tonight. So I'll keep my lonely ass in bed and let my dreams play in my head. Keep hoping that things are gonna turn out right, turn out right. Oh, the tide drying tear. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I missed out the bit about spunk anyway, sorry. Come. Right, that was the middle verse. Let's do another song. I have practiced this. I tell you what it is. My boyfriend's over there giving me dirty looks. Sorry, babe. I will change the sheets when I get home, I promise. Okay, so this one's naughty. This one explains a little bit about why I think old men are very sexy. Hey again, babe. I think grey hair is one of the most attractive things in the world. And babe's fitting into that nicely. He's getting there. He'll look like Santa in a couple of years' time. The beard tickles, it's wonderful. This is a song about a man I once watched suck a whole bottle of red wine out of a carpet. That's quite a skill. He only spent a £5 on the bottle of wine, so it may explain a little bit about the man. But the other thing he told me on the same night is he'd lived in that flat for 8 years and he hadn't hoovered up once because he thought that was the landlord's responsibility. That's a skank who really likes wine, innit? In fact, I go down to Luton once a year to do a little gig there, and it's a similar setup. They're expecting a metal festival, and I turned up dressed like this and singing folk songs, and I haven't got beat up yet, so it must be working all right. But he turned up chaotically, absolutely wankered about 10 minutes after my set had finished, and was like, "Oh, I want to hear my song." Yeah, I sent it in my Facebook. He didn't look at it for 6 months, so I've deleted him, and I think it's the best piece of garbage I've lost out of my life. But I do like the song. This is naughty. I do know this one, honestly. I think. Here's to all the sexy old men and the trouble they can get you in. Here's a little song about my misspent youth. Every line is honest truth, and though I'm pretty sure that I've come far, I still love the smell of faded star. He's the reason crow's feet turn me on. Why grey hair's sexy when it's long. I know he lied about how old he was. It doesn't matter a bit, because I'll tell you what I thought. See, that you would be a grown-up 'cause you're 40. Instead I got to thinking you were naughty. I realised it more from what you told me. You're so naughty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're so naughty. He is a bit of a hoe, to be fair. Breaking into places that we really shouldn't be. Climbing up a fire escape with dirty magazines. Running for our lives after pissing off that punk. Learning from our elders what it is to be a drunk. Escalator, water fight. Scrapping in the platform in the middle of the night. Stealing secret kisses while we're waiting for the train. Heady heights of summer and I'm 17 again. I tell you what I thought, see, that you would be a grown-up 'cause you're 40. Instead I got to thinking you were naughty. Realised it more from what you taught me. You're so naughty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're so naughty. Oh, oh. I corrupted you, it's been suggested, but it wasn't me who got arrested. I corrupted you, it's been suggested, but it wasn't me who got arrested. No, no, no. You're so naughty. Oh, but I'm naughty like you. Ta very much. See, I told you I didn't know one all the way through. Let's see about the next one. This is a song about the time I burnt my boyfriend's house down. True, innit, babe? He's nodding. He's not nodding very enthusiastically because it's not his favourite story about our relationship. I have got my favourite scar from the same incident. That's when I put my fist through the door because it's kind of hard to burn a house down that you're locked out of. There are some upsides to the story. I burnt the house down, but I stole a cat. I'm not a complete monster. The cat came to live with me. I'm a soft touch, so the cat developed diabetes, and I learned how to do injections. So the moral of the story is don't feed your cat sweets or you'll have to stab it with a needle, I think. Yeah? And the other upside of the story now is my boyfriend now lives with me. I hate to say I always get what I want. I had asked him to live with me a year before I burnt his house down, and that didn't happen, so now I've got what I want. Except the cat died, so maybe don't give your cat diabetes. He's got a nice little spot in the garden where he's buried underneath the sloe bush, so I suppose our sloe gin's probably flavoured with essence of dead cat. That's quite goth, isn't it? All right, the time I burnt Craig's house down. I called this one Red Tarmac because that's what I got called after I burnt his house down. A psychopath. Or something that sounds a bit like psychopath. It's a love song. I'm sure I do have some upsides. Oh yeah, he's a breast man. Hot coffee spills as I slam down my cup. Yes, I dare. I roll the sleeves of my t-shirt up. I'm prepared. Forget what you practice. This isn't a drill. You don't care. I pull something sharp from my pocket, but still, you're not scared. You're not scared. 'Cause you're not there. You're not there. You're not there, you're not there. Oh, you're not there to wake me gently with the first rays of the lights, or plan the day out over breakfast when it's really getting bright, or calm the fear that appears with the coming of the night. So don't tell me not to break stuff, 'cause you haven't earned a right. You haven't earned a right. 'Cause you're not there. 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 Oh. I'll slash the seat of your favorite jet. It begins. Make a new voodoo doll out of strands of your hair and fill it with pins. I'll smash all your photographs, each one in turn. Count my sins and set fire to your house just to watch it all burn, and we'll see who wins. We'll see who wins, who wins, who wins. 'Cause you're not there. You're not there. You're not there. You're not there. Oh, you're not there to wake me gently with the first rays of the light, or plan the day out over breakfast when it's really getting bright, or calm the fear that appears with the coming of the night. So don't tell me not to break stuff, 'cause you haven't earned a right. You haven't earned a right. 'Cause you're not there. 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 If it helps explain any, he wasn't there because he works nights. I think that's quite a good reason for not being there. Sorry, babe. My house is bigger and better. And I also rescued the good curtains out the living room. Right, what have we got now? Okay, Pinkerton Princess. I wrote this one when I was in hospital. In fact, I ended up in the Royal Free Hospital at the same time as some unfortunate chaps that had some medical testing go wrong, and they ended up quite poorly, and several of them died. It's got absolutely nothing to do with my story, but I knew it, and I'm also a part-time historian, so I thought I'd show off. No, I was in hospital because I'd stayed up all night. Wait, no. I stayed up for 4 days, taking lots of drugs and having lots of sex on a webcam, which was great fun. But I also had a deadline for uni, which involved making some figures out of Fimo modelling clay. And because I was still absolutely wankered and on a massive come down, I had no idea about the differences between American cookers, English cookers, and the numbers, what are supposed to tell you the temperatures. So, oh yes, I burnt my ex's house down as well. And and I ended up with quite serious smoke inhalation, and while I was in there I was a bit naughty. I kept escaping. The nurses kept coming and finding me, and the first time they found me I was around the corner in McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's, but the hospital food was absolutely minging. And the next time they found me, I'd unhooked myself from the oxygen that I'd been on for 2 days and I'd gone to have a fag. When the nurse come out, she was like, "You do realise you're supposed to be on oxygen for a reason?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I can't have a fag while I'm on oxygen, so I've come outside." And she was like, "I don't think that's very good for you." And I'm like, "Babe, it's filtered." I don't see one of these filters on the end of your oxygen mask, so I'm going to have my fag, thank you very much. They kicked me out the next day. They told me if I was fine enough to be that cheeky, I was fine enough to go home. I still don't have any little hairs on the inside of my throat, so I have an awful lot of throat infections and chest infections. Well, oversharing. I am utterly the queen of oversharing. I did actually, 2 weeks ago, I started giving by announcing to everybody that I don't have herpes. So can I have a cheer for not having herpes? Can I get another one for having half my bum out? There we go. You'll all forgive folk songs as long as I have my arse out and I don't have herpes. What a wonderful crowd. Thank you very much. So, this is Pinkerton Princess that I wrote in hospital. It is about a dragon, a prince, a princess, and the NHS. I do write odd songs. And I won a 50 quid Amazon voucher for this. I entered a poetry competition. I was broke, so the 50 quid was helpful. Trapped in a castle of ivory, she can't get out to go and have a fag. But the prince won't show, 'cause he doesn't know that McDonald's is just around the corner. Wait, maybe the dragon's the nurse. On her own in the dragon's lair, you won't rescue her. Brand new knots in a golden hair, you're gonna eat her. Ain't ya? Let her go. If you can't find the cause of all of her sickness, of all of her flaws, she needs to be free. In the great outdoors, she needs to be free. She needs to be free, free. Pinkerton princess, Pinkerton princess, full of holes. Pinkerton princess, Pinkerton princess, leave her alone. She wants to go home. Let her go home. Let her go. Trapped in a castle of ivory with no breath to shout. She's got blood all down her backless gown where the ivy fell out. She's choking down the food from the plastic trays, it won't nourish her. In her own bubble medicated days, you can't mend her. Can you let her go before she gets depressed? miserable people, people. Pinkerton Princess, Pinkerton Princess, let her go. Pinkerton Princess, Pinkerton Princess, leave her alone. She wants to go home, let her go home, let her go. Right, last one. Okay, I consider my responsibility as a folk singer to comment on the things that happen in the world around me. So this is my legacy to my grandchildren. Oh yeah, babe, I want kids. Bit of a time to drop it on someone. He is 51. I hope he could deal with that. This is my legacy to the world and to the future. This is me commenting on something that's currently happening around us and giving my little bit of wisdom about the world to people. So here's life lessons with Auntie Pixie. In fact, I've called this one Music Note Aubergine Smiley Face. If people under a certain age might understand what I'm talking about. Oh, I've just told a whole room full of people I like Dick again. Oh, that's wonderful. I do like Dick. I just don't like cum, it's weird. Many years ago, way back in the mists of time, social networking used to mean you had to go outside. Food used to fill us up without being photographed. I'm sure that all of our great grannies would think FaceTime was witchcraft. Now Tumblr's banned all the porn. Will someone please explain what it is for? Twitter's given everyone more letters, so please tell me why it isn't getting better. I don't give a fuck about your Facebook. Don't give a damn about Instagram. Don't give a shit about Snapchat. I ain't got that. I heard that Tinder is for mingers and for backchat. Oh, Facebook's where you find out that the people that you want to like are racist. Snapchat does dog faces. Oh, Grindr is a game and finder. 4chan beats up teenagers and hot on arts for fucking strangers. Oh, for fucking strangers at home. All your duck-faced selfies look the same. And how did you convince Facebook that that's your real name? Pornhub teachers buffering. That's pausing for a moment while you're putting it in. And ice buckets in the garden might be fun, but if you can't recall the charity, well, maybe it was dumb. Friends Reunited ended so many marriages they had to shut it down. And Reddit seems to be where all of the nerds go now that friend feed's not around. But I don't give a fuck about your Facebook. Don't give a damn about Instagram. Don't give a shit about Snapchat. I ain't got that. I heard that Tinder is for mingers and for backchat. So Facebook's where you find out that the people that you want to like are racist. Snapchat does dog faces. Oh, Grindr is a game and finder. 4chan beats up teenagers and hot on arts for fucking strangers. Oh, for fucking strangers. Oh. Thank you very much. I've been Pixie Styx. This has been a right giggle. I hope among all the appreciation for rock and metal, there's a little bit of appreciation for slutty folk singers. Todd.
Notts Rockcast is an association with Regular Riot. to Knots Rockcast, the Knots Alternative Scene podcast. And here is your host, Jethro D, bringing you everything Knots and Rock.